beautiful lovelies. Thank you so much for coming down to my channel, Pythia's Place. I am Pythia. Thank you so much for coming down to my lair today for a reading, which is for the collective daily check-in. Let's get started. Today's decks, I'll be using the Feathered Omens by Ted Andrews, and then my usual, the Pulp Tarot by Todd Alcott. Let's get started. Okay, let's get started. So right away, I'm being drawn to the Eight of Pentacles. This is the first card of the deck, the layout today, which speaks of working hard on your craft, someone hard at work, somebody right now working solo, not working collaboratively with others, someone possibly working from home on the World Wide Web, could have an online job, or they're choosing to work solo by themselves on their craft. They chose not to work with others at this time, and because there's an ending to something that was not giving them happiness, not giving you happiness, if this is you, the Eight of Pentacles, and an ending of some sort also. It could mean travel by air. So somebody who's hard at work, working on their craft, that's choosing not to work collaboratively with others, that's choosing to either work online or work from home, or to take a plane ride somewhere to work on their craft. It could mean too. It could also mean not choosing not to work collaboratively with others online too. It could also mean, and choosing to work solely on your own. But I have a feeling it's somebody that used to work in the office and is working from the house. That's what it looks like to me. Or someone that used to work from the house, that is used to working online, is now having to work on their craft and have to travel by air to somewhere to work on their craft. Interesting. How exciting. Next to that is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands speaks of passion, an intense passion, something that is wonderful. It also speaks of sexual stuff too, as well, sexual energy, sexual passion. But I have a feeling that it's either somebody is choosing to work on their craft by themselves, that are not working with others, that put an end to all cruelty, that's putting an end to some things that's not making them happy. It could be that they're traveling by air as well to something that makes them passionate, or an ending an ending of not working with others, to work on your craft through and then having to travel by airline to someplace. Regarding a passion, it could be a passionate love affair, but I have a feeling this is business more than love. Could be traveling towards something which is your passion, okay? The Knight of Cups reversed speaks of something not coming to fruition, something that it's normally the most romantic night of the card deck here, the tarot card deck, but it's reversed. It's not accepting someone's proposal, whether it's business or love, okay? There's no declarations of love or admiration, whether it's business or love here. We got Two of Cups reversed, which speaks of a partnership that's not working out, that is being in the midst of being dissolved. It could be love, it could be business related. But I have a feeling this is more business than anything. But it could be love too. And then the Five of Cups reversed is coming out of the cold from something. So it looks like, if this is love, that there was an ending of a love situation, a partnership of some sort that in the past you felt very disappointed and depressed about. And then you're choosing to work on your own on your craft. Not You're choosing not to work collaboratively with others. You're putting an end to a situation that gave you a lot of pain, so it's an end to all cruelty. Or you could be traveling by air to some place that you feel passionate about. It could be in order to feel better or to recover from something not working out, and this is romantically speaking or business speaking, that left you very depressed and sad, crying over spilt milk kind of feeling here, but you're coming out of it. And I think maybe if this is a trip, this trip will help you come out of this. If this is a trip, it also could speak of just an ending of some sort with the world card and choosing to work online, if this is business, and on your craft at home or another location, and it's making you feel very passionate about it, especially that working with others in the past, especially a partnership that says business did not work out well. You may have, ished where you eat, which is not good if you ish where you eat, right? If you're, romantically involved with your business partners, it sometimes, does not end up well here, okay? And that could be the situation that we're, recovering from here, that you're a little disappointed from and depressed, and you're taking this trip to work, to work on your craft, so you to restore passion and revigoration, right? Revitalize yourself. Or it could be that in order to get over a love affair that did not come to fruition and did not go the way you planned it to go, that left you very depressed and sad and crying over spilt milk, that you're taking a trip of some sort to recover from this. And it's going to be, you're going to meet somebody here, but it's going to be like sex. It's for sex. It's very, it's a passionate affair, but it's nothing that's going to be long term if you are taking a trip in order to get over somebody or something. The same thing with business too. If you do take this trip, and if you are taking this trip to restore passion because of what happened with your business, be wary of meeting people on this vacation or this trip that, could have the gift of the gab and try to take your money, as well. So be careful of that, to guard yourself if that is, we're speaking about business. But it could be a little bit of both here as well. Let's see, what other cards do we have? Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords here, and it's upright. So the last card, which was the Five of Cups here, okay? The Five of Cups, you're coming out of the Five of Cups reversed. You were very depressed and crying over spilled milk, but you're coming out of that. And you're coming out of that feeling a little trapped within your own thoughts, okay? Also, you could be dealing with an air sign who's feeling this way, a little trapped in their own thoughts and words at this time. So, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, you could be dealing with that feels like this, or you yourself feeling like this. You're coming out of the Five of Cups reversed, feeling, not depressed anymore and not crying over spilt milk, but you feel a little bit caught up in your head still of what happened about this partnership not working out, especially the way you thought it would. The Hermit reversed speaks of taking too much time by yourself, too much time alone, too much time soul searching. Um, it could be also that you are being a little antisocial as well. It could also be indicative that you feel caught up in your head about something that happened during Virgo season as well. It could be. So you feel caught up in your head, you're spending too much time alone, you're doing too much soul searching about a situation that made a winner or loser, a tit for tat situation. And again, I think it's having to do with an air sign in your life, or you yourself as an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or something that occurred during Libra, Aquarius, Gemini season or Virgo season here. And it's having to do with a King of Pentacles reversed, which is a earth sign above the ages of 35 and up, a man, or it could be someone who's masculine. Um, King of Pentacles reversed is a bit of a dreamer, somebody that doesn't get much work done, is not reliable, not dependable. It also could be somebody who is a little darker complexion or has dark hair or dark eyes. Um, so we have someone that's unreliable, okay? That could be an earth sign, a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, who's unreliable. That, let's see, and you have the Page of Cups reversed next to it, which is more like an introductory offer of some sort to get to know you better. An introductory offer like, let's go to coffee and let's get a drink or something to get to know each other better. This is not taking up their offer because they're unreliable and not dependable, or they're unreliable, undependable, and they have children too. They got babies as well. They got infants. This is like, children under the ages of 15. This is young kids too, it could be. Or someone that is very immature. I have a feeling that the King of Pentacles is reversed, is unreliable, not dependable, and very immature. And the Seven of Pentacles speaks of waiting for all your work and hard work to pay off. You're looking for results in regards to all the hard work you have done in the past. It's not much effort, not much movement is going on with this card, the Seven of Pentacles. You're kind of watching something and you're hoping that it'll grow based on the seeds that you planted in the past, right? And you want to see which seeds, which reaps results, reaps success, right? So there's a lot of that going on here. So this situation could have something to do with an earth sign or an air sign here, who is unreliable, undependable, immature, and doesn't do much work, and that's an issue. They may have worked in the past and maybe have had a job maybe more than 7 years or 7 years, but they're not working right now, and they're just waiting for something to come about from all the hard work that they put in the past. But it looks to me that they're unreliable, undependable, and immature. That's what it comes through as. And again, there's many people watching this reading, so you take what resonates and you leave the rest. And if it doesn't resonate with you, leave it behind, honey. It's not meant for you. It's meant for somebody else. Last card, Judgment. Judgment speaks of a situation that's unexpected normally, that happens. There's some kind of that you're going to have to use good judgment on. It's an unexpected event that when it does occur, it'll help you understand more of what's going on. But this hasn't occurred yet. In fact, Judgment is about to happen. This is an event that's about to unfold. Interesting. Oh, let's see what Ted Andrews have to say about this, right? Got the chickadee reversed. We got the hummingbird reversed. And we got the swan reversed. So we'll start with the chickadee. The chickadee is it's a blessing normally. This is part of the sparrow family. It normally speaks of discovery and expressing one's own truth, but it's reversed. Again, it makes me feel like it's very Eight of Swords when you're blinded or yourself by your own thoughts and feelings, and you feel trapped within those thoughts and feelings, and it's hard to express yourself. When it's reversed, also be something that something dissatisfactory is happening within your home as well, where you can't feel you could express yourself. Feel a little blocked when it comes to that. And again, I get the very feeling of the Eight of Swords when it comes to this. The hummingbird reversed speaks of having a realistic perspective, especially when it comes to opportunities in our life. Do we have rose colored glasses on? We have to ask ourselves these things, especially when it's reversed. It also means to kind of have faith in your dreams too, even though they're not coming to fruition right now. It doesn't mean that they will not be coming to fruition in the future. And you have to continue working on your craft. You have to continue working on your abilities or business or love. You got to keep working at it, especially if it's not yielding results that you want right now. It doesn't mean it's not going to yield it. It will come to fruition, just not right now. And then we have the swan reverse. So normally the swan upright, it speaks of magical realms are opening up. It speaks of the elemental kingdoms too. It also tells you to kind of take a step back and give yourself and the situation you're involved with more time, just like the hummingbird reverse. It doesn't mean your dreams are not going to come true today. They're going to come true later on. That doesn't mean you have to not. That doesn't mean that you have to stop working on your dreams in order to come to fruition because they're not happening today. It will happen in the future. And any forcing by others around you or yourself could indicate too that something is not right. If you're forcing something to fit where it doesn't fit, there's something not right with that, them or the situation. And nothing good happens when you force something. Okay? Let's see what your charms have to say about all this. Wow, they all fell. Okay, so the first charm I'm going to go to is the golden conch shell. And it came out on the hummingbird reversed, which we just spoke about. Okay, even though your dreams are not happening right at this second, it doesn't mean that they're not going to occur or come to fruition in the future. Also, it speaks of somebody who picked this pile. They could be from Africa or from Caribbean island descent here. Hello, my dear. Thank you for checking in. It's a howdy from your ancestors. It's a hello from your ancestors as well, to keep on working on what you're working on. Keep on working on your craft. They're so proud of you. Continue to work, and especially during when the judgment card occurs, when an unexpected event happens that leads you to pause and take account of what's going on in the situation so you can make a more informed decision. Oh, my sweet. The next is the freedom from constraint shackle, which means something, people, persons, places, and things that leave us feeling chained, codependent. And this is freedom of that, okay? So you're getting free from that. So I'll tell you, some people are really hard on themselves for their dreams not coming to fruition like today. And I'm sorry for that. I know it's been many years you put in work and time, but continue to do so. And I promise you, in the future, you will get what you deserve, sweetheart. Just keep on putting that effort in. We got our Saint Benedict medallion here, okay? And Saint Benedict is known for protecting. It's protecting against evil and demons and protection. These are pendants and medals that normally worn by exorcists. Okay, not to say that you need an exorcist, but your name could be Benny, could be Ben as well. Also, you could be very religious, could be Catholic and the saints are looking out for you, especially Saint Benedict. Or you should look into Saint Benedict, whoever's watching this. Maybe you're having an issue with your home or your car or yourself, and need some protection. This is an excellent medal to get. You get it blessed by your church, your priest, and you wear it. You wear it around your neck, or there's little medallions you could put on your car or in your house. I'm suggesting to do that. Maybe this could be beneficial to you, my beautiful viewers, in some way, shape, or form, to get yourself some Saint Benedict medals, okay? Some Benedictine medals here. We got the palmistry, my third eye charm, and it was reversed in front of the chickadee, it was. So something going down. You could be from India as well. Hello there, my beautiful viewers from India. Whoever's watching this, that if this is you, you are not using your intuition right now as you should. In fact, there's something in your home that's kind of blocking your creativity here. And I don't know if it's clutter. I don't know if you're not getting along with the other people that you're living with right now, and you maybe have a little negative energy buildup, but maybe sage out your house, maybe smudge out your house there, or have your local priest or priestess come in and bless your home. But it also speaks of not using your intuition, and you're very intuitive too. Why aren't you using your intuition on certain things? Maybe you're being a little blinded by your your wants right now, your desires, that you're not seeing, that you're not using your intuition here. And this is having something to do with your home. Remember, when the chickadee sparrow comes to nest in your home or around your home or outside your home, it means good luck, promise of prosperity, whoever owns the house. So I have a feeling that something's going on in your house here. You may have some negative energy build up, that you may need a cleansing or a saging. Smudge out your house if this is resonating with you. Now we have the Jekyll and Hyde heart here, okay? You'll be going through some kind of heartbreaking situation, or you're coming out of it. And I'm sorry for that, whoever picked this pile. I'm with you. We're with you as a channel, as a community. It's rough when we go through these patches, especially if we're spending too much time by ourselves. I'm sorry for that. It's not always going to be like this, and I promise you, all your soul searching is going to lead to a better place for you and a better partner, whether it's business or love. And to remember that when the judgment, when an unexpected event is about to occur, that leads you to pause for a moment what you're doing, to rethink, what am I doing? What exactly am I doing? And they're going to be with you. Your guardian angel is going to be with you during that. They're always with you, but especially during those moments of I don't know and what to do. You know, this situation, an unexpected event with the judgment card is going to occur. Not that it has occurred, it's going to occur. That leads you to pause and understand and rethink what you're doing. Okay, let's get to your major arcana. We got the Hermit twice. Look at that. Talk about validation, double confirmation. You got the Hermit reversed and you got the Hermit upright. The Hermit reverse speaks of too much time soul searching, where the Hermit upright speaks of soul searching, taking a little time away from people, persons, places, and things that are not serving our highest good and well-being, and we're choosing to go home and think about it for a while, right? To soul search on your own, especially when this unexpected event is going to occur here, that leads you to pause and think about what you're doing, where you want to go. Also, it could be saying that this unexpected event could be occurring, or could have, I have a feeling it hasn't happened yet. It could be occurring during Virgo season. Not for all, but for some. We got the Wheel of Fortune, and it was upright. And of course, it was on our swans reversed, which means, like any forcing of any kind of situation, whether it's you or yourself, could indicate that something's not right, right? Something's just not meant to be. It's not good. If something doesn't fit, you can't force it to fit, honey. There's a reason why it's not right for you, my baby doll. And this is all part of destiny, my sweet. The wheel of fortune is funny like that. Sometimes we could be on the top, and then sometimes we could be on the bottom with things. But when this unexpected event with the judgment card is going to occur, it's going to be an act of God here, okay? You're going to meant to know about it. You're meant to find out, and you're meant to know, because it will help you, give you more an informed information to make an informed decision of where you want to go in the future with this situation. Okay, this part is just like the game Scrabble. Get a piece of paper and a pen and copy these tiles down, okay? This is anything you want it to be, a blank tile. I'm going to use this as a K for Rick, the name Rick. The name AJ. Could be an H for Hottie, or an L for Lottie. Okay, and there's many words actually in these tiles. You got to play with them a little bit. You get names, you get deity names, you get words, you get actual sentences, and it's a message just for you in there. And again, you have to play with it. And this is your reading. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, Pythia's Place. I am Pythia. I certainly enjoyed doing this for you. I hope you did. Please like and subscribe, and please don't forget to comment in the comments box below. I love to hear from you. And again, thank you so much for coming down to my lair today for a reading, which was for the collective daily check-in. Until next time, bye-bye.